Hi everybody, my name is Julie with Rainbows Are Circles, and today we're going to be doing a heatless hair curl tutorial. But we're going to be doing it with items that you can find at home. So I recently made a tutorial about doing heatless hair curls with this product, which is really just a piece of foam with material over it, 2 scrunchies, and a big hair clip. So you can buy like a little package like this online. I bought mine at TJ Maxx for like 10 bucks. But you can also just make your own little heatless hair curling kit using a pair of hosiery, stockings, 2 hair ties, and a little hair claw. So I'm a flight attendant, and I like to keep things pretty easy and natural when it comes to styling my hair. So that's why I really like using this heatless hair curling technique, because you don't need a lot of time, you don't need heat, and you don't need to put a lot of product in your hair. It's best to start with damp hair. So my hair is actually a little bit damp because I took a shower this morning, so I can still feel that it's damp. However, if it wasn't damp, I would spray it with water. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna part your hair roughly down the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then you're gonna take, if your hair is not damp, you wanna take a spray bottle and just dampen one side. You don't want it to be soaking wet. You just want it to be damp, because when your hair dries, it'll help the curls to set. But if you take this out when your hair is still wet, then the curls aren't gonna stay very long. So what you're gonna do is take your hosiery and just place it on your head like that. Okay, and then you're gonna take your hair clip and just clip it to the top of your head. Okay, and then scrunchie one side together, just so it's not moving all over the place. And take your other side. I'm going to do really big sections because, again, I don't like to take a ton of time to do my hair. However, you can do smaller hair sections if you want your hair to be really tight and curly. Okay, so I'm just gonna separate my hair into 2 sections. That's it. That's all I have the time and patience for. Okay, then, so here's my hosiery. Here's my big chunk of hair. What you're gonna do is take your hair and wrap it around the hosiery. Okay, wrap it nice and tight. The tighter you do it, the more curly your hair will get. And you can also kind of twirl your hair as you're wrapping it around. Okay, so I'm twirling it and wrapping it. I do realize now that it would be easier to see all of this if the hosiery was like a different color than my hair. But you know what? We're already in it. We've already begun. So we're gonna roll with it. Once you get to the end, you're going to scrunchie your hair to the hosiery. Okay, it might stick out a little bit, but don't worry about that, because when we wrap the rest of it, it'll help to kind of tuck the ends in place. Okay, so again, your hair should be damp, so if it's not damp, spray it with water. And then I'm gonna pull it forward and then just start to wrap it and twirl it around. And I'm kind of pulling gently to make it nice and tight. And again, that will help the curls to be a little bit tighter and curlier. Okay, so I'm getting towards the end, and I'm gonna just pull the scrunchie off and redo it, because I think it'll be easier than trying to just tuck everything in there. So if your curls if the ends come undone, don't worry about it. Just like, all kinds of things are happening. I'm I'm trying to make this look seamless and it's not really looking seamless. But you know what? This is the reality of it. Sometimes ends come undone. Okay, so I've got control of the ends. I'm gonna just try to wrap them around as best as I can. Like that. Okay. And I'm gonna put my scrunchie on. Okay. So just get the scrunchie on nice and snug. And then if there are still things sticking out, the troublemakers as I call them, then you can tuck them in. Okay, so I'm just gonna tuck these guys in a little bit more. Also, if you have like a thicker hair tie, like this, it'll help to keep those ends in a little bit more. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about this too much. I'm just gonna tuck this little guy in, and that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna undo this side. And again, spray, spray, spray if your hair is not damp. Spray, spray, spray if your hair is not damp. And then separate it into 2 sections. And then I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the other side. Then we're gonna take out this hair tie. And you can sleep in this because there's nothing pokey in your head. And then you're gonna sort of bring them to the back. Here's another trick. If your hair gets kind of loose like this, then just twirl it so that it kind of tightens back up. Okay. So I'm taking the 2 ends and crossing them like this. And then you can just kind of go about your day like nothing ever happened. You want to leave this in for about 4 to 6 hours or overnight. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's been a few hours since my hair has been in this contraption. So let's take it out and see how the curls look. So, just gonna undo this madness. And let's see what happened. Curls happened. Okay, so you just want to like shake them out with your fingers a little bit. They turned out pretty good, actually. Let's move that down a little. Ta-da! So we did all that pretty easily. It only took maybe like 10 minutes to wrap my hair in this. And then I waited a few hours. That was probably like 2 to 3 hours. I was getting impatient, but you actually probably want to leave it in 4 to 6 hours if you really want your hair to stay longer, or just wear it overnight. But yeah, it was pretty easy to do. The curls look pretty good. If you want this to stay even longer, you can spray it with some hairspray. But I don't really like wearing product in my hair very much, so I'm just gonna kind of let it be like this. The curls will loosen up a little bit. But yeah, I think it looks really good. And we did all of that just using everyday items that you probably already have at home. So just the hair ties, the hair claw, and a pair of hosiery. I hope that you enjoyed it. Try it out. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. And if you want to see the video where I do this technique with the actual product, the actual heatless hair curling product, which looks like this I showed you earlier, you can find that video linked down in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.